The Philadelphia Eagles are set to face the Dallas Cowboys on opening night of the NFL season. Yes, Adam Schefter of the NFL made that announcement this morning that the Philadelphia Eagles, in their Super Bowl banner home opener, will be playing host to the Dallas Cowboys. Do I think the NFL potentially dropped the ball here, not selecting the Commanders, a better division rival, or the Detroit Lions, the number one seed in the NFC last year? From a scheduling purpose for the NFL, maybe. As an Eagles fan, I love this pick. I love this pick, and there's a plethora of storylines and reasons that I love this pick. Yes, it's mostly because we're going to start 1-0, but there are some big things here. Number one, the Dallas Cowboys have to watch us, the Philadelphia Eagles, raise our Super Bowl banner. Regardless of the outcome of the game, regardless of what the final score is, one truth is fact at this point in time. The Dallas Cowboys will have to go to Philadelphia opening week of the NFL season and watch us raise a banner. Something that they haven't done in my lifetime. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful thought there. The number two thing that I thought of immediately, Tyler Booker. Tyler Booker. The Dallas Cowboys first round selection. Who did he say he couldn't wait to play? Jalen Carter. Well, Mr. Booker, your time is now, because let's see what you could do against Jalen Carter. Rookie guard Tyler Booker's first NFL snaps will be opening night of the NFL season, attempting to protect Dak Prescott against Jalen Carter. In all seriousness, I do think that this is a good matchup for the Eagles on opening night, simply because Dallas has to figure out their identity. New head coach, new rookies that are going to be impactful and need to be impactful if the Dallas Cowboys are going to be good, like Tyler Booker, like Jadon Blue out of the backfield. George Pickens is now on the team. Is he a head case? What's his role in the offense? There's a lot of things that Dallas has to figure out during this season. And number one is Schottenheimer. Can he coach? And it's going to be put to the test because week one, he's taking on the defending Super Bowl champions. And it's a bad matchup for Dallas. They would have preferred to play Philly later in the year when their identity was figured out. Players were in more defined roles. Whereas for Philly, they're kind of running it back. Obviously, there's some players like a Jahad Campbell who, hey, what does he do opening night as his rookie season begins? And likely Nakobe Dean is out for this game, so maybe he's playing more of an interior linebacker role than an outside linebacker role. What is the team doing at the cornerback 2 spot? Is Adoree Jackson the guy? How does Andrew Makuba play for this team? But ultimately, Philly's the same. I mean, the offense is same offensive line. AJ, Smitty, Goddard, Dodson, Saquon, Jalen. Like that's still what it is. That's still the bread and butter. And at the end of the day, again, I just said it before, but Dallas didn't want this matchup early. But Dallas, a team that's figuring out their identity, has a new coaching staff, a new head coach, Dak Prescott coming back from an injury, a rookie offensive lineman who's filling in the shoes of Zach Martin. George Pickens, how does he fit on the roster? Who is your running back one? Is that defense truly good? No DeMarcus Lawrence. Who's going to fill into those shoes? A lot of questions for Dallas. Not as many for Philly, but obviously that's how we ended up at a point where Philadelphia is your defending Super Bowl champions and Dallas missed the playoffs. But for a team that's looking to bounce back in the Cowboys, they would have rather faced their division rival Philadelphia Eagles later in the season. Because, who's to say that Dallas doesn't figure it out midway through the season? Washington takes a step back, Dallas takes a step forward, and now those teams are competing to get into the playoffs. Having a loss in the NFC East based on a week 1 game could be detrimental to the Dallas Cowboys. For the Philadelphia Eagles, again, when you look at some of their potential home opponents, could have been the Lions, could have been the Commanders, both teams who I think are better than the Cowboys. And I don't think that's hot take at all. I don't even think it's a warm take. I just think everybody should agree with that. Feels like, hey, a little bit of a softball for Philly. Maybe they want to save those Lions and Commanders games for the end of the year, put the Eagles in more of a primetime spot. Obviously, the NFL knows that people will tune in for Cowboys Eagles. Super Bowl trophy, great rivalry. Cowboys, America's team, big fan base. Philly coming off of that Super Bowl. So it's not going to affect viewership by any means. But of all the games we could have gotten that were realistic, of course, they weren't going to do the Giants on opening night. I'll take Dallas. Again, as an Eagles fan, we're coming off a Super Bowl. The offense is exactly the same. We're going to be firing on all cylinders. And Dallas has a lot to work out throughout this season. I'll take it. I'll take this matchup 10 times out of 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Early final score prediction? Phew, I don't know. 34-17. Double them up. I don't think these teams are particularly close in terms of skill and in terms of what I expect them to do this year. And we'll see where we're at, after training camp and preseason and injuries and roster moves, etc. But as of right now, I think this is a great matchup for the Philadelphia Eagles. The sportsbooks agree. It's already at -6.5 point line. I'm not going to suggest a bet it, because we got a lot of summer. We got a lot of training camp. We got a lot of preseason where things could go south, injuries could happen. But as of right now, I'm a big fan of this matchup. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on the Eagles' Week 1 opponent down in the comment section below.